Can dietetics students keep up with the professionals when it comes to running a successful restaurant? Reporter Alexis Flake gives us a taste of what student critics are saying about the Pendulum Court.
Tori Robinson considers herself a regular here at the Pendulum Court Cafe. So regular, in fact, that there's no place she'd rather eat lunch with her friends than here today.
Today's actually my birthday, and yeah, I'm turning 20, so my friends and I, we found out about the Pendulum Court because we were all just in health classes, so we pretty much didn't leave this corner of campus for ever, and so we didn't want to trek all the way to the Wilkes, so we found out about this place last year, and we kind of made it a tradition to come here.
So what makes this place so unique? Well, it could be the balanced meal, the atmosphere, or the fact that it's run entirely by dietetics students.
It's very well balanced. It's great. They have like protein, veggies, carbs, and it beats cooking for myself now that I'm living off campus. And I really like helping to support the students who are practicing cooking. I think it's really cool, and we're able to get a great meal out of it.
Does it surprise you that it's made by students?
A little bit. I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting that when we found this place, but actually they're really good, so it's great to come here.
I decided to see just what was cooking in this kitchen. What I found was a buzzing place full of busy students baking, decorating, and rinsing. And just because I was back there, I had no choice but to become one of them.
Lab students here follow a more strict dress code than most places on campus, and even though I wasn't preparing food, I was still required to wear a hairnet, rubber gloves, and an apron.
But those hygiene standards are just part of the reason the Pendulum Court gets raving reviews across campus, even from the cooks themselves.
I have not been dissatisfied with any of the food that we've had. We get to eat a meal each time we work, so twice a week, and I have loved every single thing that we've eaten, and that's just not a bias. It's really good, and so I would come here over McDonald's, over any fast food place like that. I think the quality is great for a college campus.
This lab is part of a required class for students in the dietetics major, and it's meant to teach them skills like time management, organization, and communication.
The tricky thing is that sometimes we need to use the same oven, sometimes we need to use the same pan, so you really have to be communicating in the kitchen to make sure and say, hey, I'm using the convection oven, I'm using the rationale oven, so that we're not scrambling at the end realizing the chicken's not cooked and the soup's not cooked. So a lot of communication goes into making sure that food gets out on the line by the time people come to order.
But dietetics majors don't spend all their time in the kitchen. Students in this exclusive major of just 40 people can be found in the same classes as business majors, accounting majors, and even psychology majors, hopefully without their aprons and hairnets still on.
I think that you get a really good background for our prerequisites. We not only take nutrition and chemistry classes, but we also have to take accounting and statistics and psychology and other classes like that. So I feel like we have a really good background, and we're really diversified in different subjects.
But all good businessmen and women know that the customer is always right. So who gets the final word here? The students. And Aubrey Hatch says she knows what grade these dietitians in training deserve.
Oh, A+, definitely. A+, no question about it.
So it looks like they passed, at least in this class. Alexis Flake, BYU Weekly.